Hi there, and welcome back to our coping skills series. I'm again your host, Tom, and today we're going to be talking about exercise and mental health. Now, I know probably some of you rolled your eyes and be like, "Oh, here we go," but exercise is actually an excellent means of controlling low mood and stress and anxiety. And part of it is because of what it can do with the body. So we're actually trying to use the body to influence the mind, and it works fairly well. So there's been a lot of research done on exercise. A lot of it was initially done with cardiovascular, so like brisk walks, treadmill, riding a bike, um, and there was a lot of positive evidence to support that even 20 to 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise would be the same as having medication for anxiety for about 8 hours. So that's a very potent statement because some people are really worried about medication, where the side effects, some people are have a little more side effects than others. But exercise, it takes about the same amount of time, about 4 to 6 weeks for you to kind of feel the effects of the exercise, at least on a longer term basis. Immediately you can start to feel a little bit better. Um, but it's a great motivator. So if you don't like medication, I'm not going to say that you should stop taking your medication. That's a conversation between you and your doctor. Uh, Exercise will work with medication, so it's not an either or. You can get the benefits of the medication and the exercise, and they can work actually quite well together. Now, there have been more recent studies that have shown that weightlifting will also have the same effects. So it doesn't matter whether the exercise is aerobic or anaerobic. You can get the benefits of exercise for roughly about the same amount of time. So 20 to 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. So what I would do is if you aren't doing any exercise and you're thinking, well, wait a minute, I can't do 20 or 30 minutes in a day. Like I have a hard time even just getting out of bed. Fair point. So what I would say is, get up and do a couple minutes of walking around the house, that day, or can you walk around the block, if you weren't doing much before, or is there something that you can be doing, around the house? So can you be walking in place while you're watching your TV show? All of that can add up. And so don't worry if you're like, oh, you know what, 20 or 30 minutes, I just don't have the time or the energy. Start with 2 minutes. And you're going to find that 2 minute benchmark is about, I use that one quite a bit. So start with what you can do, because really the ultimate goal is to feel better in the long term. But I guarantee you, most people who have taken me up on the 20 to 30 minute challenge 3 to 5 times a week have improved. And even if it's just a little bit. And so I would encourage you to try it and to see how things go. But definitely give it 4 to 6 weeks. And if at that point you're like, nope, not for me, I'll say that, you know what, you gave it a good effort. And so, but I do believe that you will feel better in at least a little bit of that time. So that's your challenge. This is a big one because I'm asking a lot of you today. But I want you to try for 4 to 6 weeks, even if it's 3 times a week. And again, that's the goal. If you do it once a week or twice a week, and that's what you're capable of at this time, go for it. That's still more than what you're doing now. So set those goals that are right for you, and we'll see how you do. All right, so that's our tips for today, and I will see you in the next session.